Welcome to Sea Talk, and thanks for coming on. Nice to speak to fellow retailers at the beginning of the week, and this it's been a lot of broadcasting going on last week. What Mark Rashford's been doing with the schools, and they're all important. How us local community retailers are supporting our local communities, and I think it's great to get it out there. And what us retailers do, we do it best, and Kate's bringing it to life for us and going to showcase great stuff. Again, what us retailers do.
Oh, so I guess my initial question will go to you, Raj, because I guess this is kind of really how it came to my attention. Your post on Twitter, which has literally gone viral. So, could you explain to me how you've been chatting to this wonderful gentleman on Twitter and how that's affected the store?
Well, Marcus Rashford and I, we go way back, for donkey's years, from when we were kicking now. We put the tweet up, and I'm not really an avid tweeter, but I decided to sort of not within the actual tweet, but a reply like a thread. I decided to tweet him in to try and get a little bit more exposure. And I think because of the way that I delivered the message via a video, he actually watched it and he retweeted it. So I think it was a pretty much luck, you could call it. But at the same time, I do believe you create your own luck, especially in our own game. And nobody had claimed High Wycombe, so it was there for the taking because he's doing this throughout the country. So we're really grateful to Marcus Rashford for what he's done.
And what a curious, P.S. You're incredible. Thank you. Look at that.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice little touch.
So what have you been doing in store? How many bags are you kind of forecasting to do?
So we were going to get 15 to 20 ready, but then since this went a little bit crazy on social media, even before Marcus Rashford sort of got involved. We don't really know, Kate, and that's the challenge, because we're making a few bags up, and I'm currently not in the store. I'm not back till later tonight. I'm up north, so I'm there telling my staff, X number of ham, X number of cheese, X number of jam. We don't know, but we're making them purely because we don't know if we can get enough supply. And good enough quality and a decent enough price for us to be able to ship it out on time and get them ready in the bags. So right now we have 75. We don't know if that's going to be too many. We don't know if it's not going to be enough, but it's all trial and error.
Okay, fantastic. So I was talking to Susan Conley. Unfortunately, she can't join us today, but I have got some wonderful photos of back in the kitchen where they're preparing these fresh meals, fresh sandwiches, fruit and veg, and these really, really cute boxes which are going out. And recommended talking to you, Serge, because she said you were her inspiration. So can you talk to us about how you got involved?
Well, basically, just on the back of Marcus Rashford's tweet. I'm not a football fan, and I don't follow him really, but I was just inspired that, what can we do? Just thinking out the box, what can we do? And just looking at our prices. We don't make sandwiches. We don't have any food to go situation in our shop. We're just a normal convenience store. And I was thinking, what is my cost for a sandwich? And I thought, it doesn't really cost that much. Why don't we just give a sandwich away? So I put a post up on Facebook on Friday, and that sandwich has now evolved to a meal, a proper full-on meal, and that's because of the donations from the customers. We've got now a bag of crisps, a chocolate bar. No, it's not a chocolate bar. Sorry, it's a snack bar, a piece of fruit, and a juice carton, and a yogurt. So we're just going to be bagging them up. Like Raj says, we don't know how many we're going to have in. We've just put about 30 together, and we're just going to take it from there. Really.
So you say you've got donations from your local shoppers. What has the support been from suppliers?
To be honest, nothing. I did approach my local branch manager from Booker Macro. He did say he would support, but he is already overwhelmed by supporting the local food banks, Leeds food banks. Anything spare, he would pass my way, but I haven't had anything yet.
What about you, Raj?
Well,
any support from suppliers?
Historically, bookers have been they've been pretty good. I think now's a challenging time for them. So I didn't quite have the response I was hoping for, but it's fully understandable. In terms of suppliers, I'll be honest with you, this isn't something I've been planning for weeks. This is something that I've truly got inspiration from a lot of other retailers. It's not my idea. I'm not going to claim credit for it. This is coming from everybody else within our network. The main trigger was Serge's as well, because of the way that he delivered the message and how similar his store and his demographic is to mine. That was the main trigger. The only thing I did was the delivery, which was a little bit more personal. So it was more personal to my customers. You know, that's the best way to put it.
Yeah, you talk about some other retailers. Unfortunately, I've not been able to get hold of them this morning, but I've seen some fantastic photos from Singhs Premier here with their local customers and also their staff. But clearly, they're not the only ones. So, Cheems, are you busy busy in the office there? Could you give us a bit of an update? I hear the BBC have been in touch this morning.
So yeah, we've got a girl that's just recently opened a cafe opposite us in Beechtree Avenue. So again, this wasn't something that we planned. We took inspiration from our friends in the retail sector of, you know, what convenience stores are doing. And she come over and she says, "Look, got a great idea. Do you want to be part of it?" And I says, "Yeah, great. Let's do it together." She goes, "Well, you know, we've got overwhelming support coming on through her Facebook channel. So she's now created over 1,500 feeds, likes on her Facebook. And the local rugby clubs have come together and started putting the donations in." And says, "Okay, look, you're going to make them. We're like Serge, we're not food to go. But we'll give you the components." So we've put the fruit over, we've sent the cereal bars, the water, the fruit juice over this morning, and the carry bags for her to put it in. And she's making up 50 bags this morning. She doesn't know, again, like the boys are saying, she doesn't know how well it's going to go. But she's reached out to the schools and asked for the vulnerable parents that need the help, and they'll be coming to the store, well, to her cafe, not to ours, to pick the bags up. And I think, again, we all take inspiration from each other.
Yeah.
Have I reached out to suppliers? No, I've done this off my own back. And could suppliers have done more to reach out to convenience store owners? I think yes, they could have. But again, you know, this has come so quick, and without being unfair to anyone, we've all just landed this as we do as independent retailers, because we could switch on and switch off very, very quick.
I wonder if it has anything to do with the fact it's to do with kids' lunch boxes and some of the big corporates kind of steering away from not wanting to have their brands involved in sort of kids, you know, the lunchbox debate. Do you think that might be why they've gone a bit quiet?
I don't think so. I think, again, like I said earlier, it's because this has become so quick, and we've all been inspired by that one video. Serge's video is really good. Singh's video has been really good. Raj done an excellent job, as he always does, on the social channel, and we've all just like been inspired by each other, and we've brought this together so quick. And again, this is a capability of independent retailers. This is what we do. Do we always get the same line of credit as the grocers? No, we don't. But I think, you know, this is our time to shine, and we support our local communities, and we do it very, very well. And that's all independent retailers.
Fantastic. I really appreciate your time today, guys. Thank you for taking the time. I appreciate it's actually the time you'll be indeed handing the bags out, won't you, Serge? You said from 11 o'clock. 11 till 1, is it?
Yeah, I'm just itching to go into the shop now just to hand them out. Because my dad just turned up with the sandwiches.
Oh, fantastic. Well, I'll let you go, but thank you so much for your time today. I really appreciate it, and look forward to catching up at the end of the week and find out how it's gone.
Thank you for connecting.
All right.
Thank you, guys. Really, thank you for supporting Sea Talk, and love to have you guys on again. Thank you.
Take care. See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.